Okay, we just cordoned off our rooms, finished cordoning off the bathroom and everything else, and making a utility closet for our water heater and things like that, which is going to be right there. Get in a little closer here. All right, what we need to do next is make doors. Doors, they're pretty easy, not real hard. One thing you do, you just have to know the sizes to make doors. Now, the front door we're going to make is a 36-inch door, which is customary. It only has to be, I forget, I think 32 or 34 inches by code, but I don't know anyone who makes a front door less than 36 inches wide. That's going to be the best size to make any door, because you're going to want to move furniture into the home, and a 30 to a 34-inch door just isn't going to be big enough. And you're probably going to get a lot of complaints from the occupants of the home that you made the door too small. So we're going to make a 36-inch front door, and the way we're going to do that is we have to think symmetry here. I would like to put the door in the center. Okay, so let's find the center of the home, and to start with, we'll just kind of start with a guideline by clicking on our line tool. We're just going to place a temporary guideline that's going to mark the center of our door. Now, if I go down here to center the house and place it right here, I'm going to actually offset that 18 inches on each side of that line. And that way the door would be in the center of the home. It looks kind of close to that bedroom. So we're going to play this by ear here a little bit, and we're going to go ahead and place that center line right there. And hopefully we won't be too close to this wall right over here. Now I'm going to offset that center line because my door is 36 inches wide. I'm going to offset it 18 inches on either side, and that way my door is built right there in the center of that. So click here, drag this way. Click here, drag this way. Okay, perfect. It'll make the center, and one might argue if I wanted to move it over a little bit more to the left, so that I'm not wasting space right over here. But we'll make that determination later. And of course, no design is ever perfect. All right, so now I'm going to get rid of that center temporary line, and I'm just going to click the eraser tool, click on the line, and click enter to get rid of it. All right, now I'm going to do some trimming to cut my door out, cut the hole for the door out. Click, oops, I forgot to do something. Click trim, and then click enter to turn all intersections into possible clipping points. Click here, click there, click there, click there. Okay, it's not wanting to do that because something to do with the way that they're built. And I actually deleted some lines that I should not have deleted right there. So I'm going to use the eraser line to get rid of these two, there and there, and then go back and put those lines in, which I should not have deleted. Okay, make sure they're nice and straight. Okay, now there's my door. Now, of course, I want this door, I want to put an actual door in it. And I'm going to make the door from this corner right here. I want the door to open this way so that it's interfering with less of the usable space over here, the living space. I still have that issue of not having anything to do with this corner right in here, but we'll think of something if it even means making that one bedroom a little bit larger. So to place that door, I wish this thing had a door tool, but it doesn't. So we're going to click on the rectangle tool, and we're going to go in here. We're going to place, that's where I want to start my door, right there on that corner. I'm going to click, and I'm going to drag up and to the right. Now I'm going to type in my x-axis, which the x-axis in this context is going to be the width of the door. And this door is going to be about 2.5 inches wide. So 2-1/2 inches, and then enter. So anytime, whoops, I forgot to do the length of the door. Let's try that again. Okay, so let's redoor. Click, pull to the upper right, and 2-1/2 inches. Tab. I need to push the tab button here. And then I can put in my y-axis, which is going to be 36 inches. 36 inches. Okay, there's our 36-inch door. And the reason I make it like this is because there's going to be a hinge here, and of course the door has to have room to close within itself. So that's why the door is kind of offset from that corner. To show you what that looks like, I'll just push a rotate here. Select the object, enter, and I'm going to grab it right here at the hinge point. And as you can see how the door operates. Okay, it's got to be able to close inside of the door frame. Okay, so escape out of that. Now I need the door swing path, which I'm going to use. Let's go to the arc tool, and we're going to go to start, end, and radius. So I'm going to start it right here. I'm going to end it right here by clicking, and then I'm going to move my cursor around like this to make the radius. Okay, and the radius is kind of backwards. So what I can do is do the same arc, but start on this side, and then make my end right here, and then my radius goes in the right direction. Okay, and make a good full round door opening. Make the circle what I call concentric. A good way to get a concentric circle is to bring this right down here and touch the corner of that door to where it's 90 degrees from the bottom to the top, and then 90 degrees to the side over here. And that gives you a perfectly concentric quarter of a circle to make your door swing. Okay, now I'm going to place doors for the bedrooms. I want the doors to be both right here close to the closets. They're going to swing inwards toward the inside wall of the bedroom, and that's again to keep from invading. If I swung it this way, then I would be invading living space unnecessarily. So necessarily put the door to where it swings this way. Now in order to do that, I'm going to do some more little geometry tricks here, and I'm going to make some offsets. Okay, I'm going to offset this wall to set my door, to set the position of my door. I'm going to offset the wall 6 inches because I want a 6-inch clearance between the wall and the door being open. Okay, so I typed in 6 inches and I hit enter. Now I'm going to select that line and move it up to 6 inches. And there we go. Now I can also go ahead and go down here and do the same thing because I know I'm going to make this door 6 inches, or offset 6 inches from the wall. Bathroom, same thing. I'm going to put the door over here, so I can click here and move it, and there's 6 inches inset for that door. Okay, and now my bedroom doors, I think the smallest you can have is like 24 inches. That is by code. However, think about a male human being and an adult male and the typical width of their shoulders. The typical width of a male's shoulders is usually a lot larger than 2 feet. Okay, my shoulders are somewhere over 30 inches from one side to the other, and a lot of grown men's are. And you don't want them to have to, you know, shuffle their way through the door and, you know, bump their elbows and stuff like that trying to get in. So a good 30-inch door is ideal. 2 feet would just be too small. So what we're going to do is we're going to offset. Now we're going to offset 30 inches. And I'm still in the offset command. However, if I click on this line to offset it, you see it's still offsetting at 6 inches. But it also has that 6 inches is highlighted, so I can actually retype that distance right there, hit enter, and then we got 30 inches. And you see here we have a little bit of a problem. The problem is that the door is going to invade into our bathroom space. So there's 2 things we can do here. We can, well, we have to make that bathroom a little bit smaller, and that's pretty obvious. So let's, first off, well, we've made that one door right here, so you know how to make a door. We'll come back and make these bedroom doors, and we'll also make the bathroom a little bit smaller on the next video. Okay, so I don't want these videos to be too long. All right, see you on the next video.